Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Tyson Trinidad, and Anissa Blankenship, the whole Zone Sports team, as we're here to bring you Zone High School basketball. Tonight, the South Webster Jeeps take on the Portsmouth Trojans here at the Portsmouth Gymnasium. Jay, looks like a good matchup.
Well, it is, considering that the records are like opposite of one another. You would think it wouldn't be. But I think we're going to get a little bit better game than what a lot of people would think.
I think you're right.
Portsmouth at 13-7. South Webster flips that record. They're 7-13, but one element of their team has been missing for the majority of this season, and that's Shiloh Blevins.
Right.
He got injured early in the season. We had the opportunity to see him early.
We did.
Their best player, and they played the rest of the year without him.
I tell you, well, you know, realistically, this is like one of his first games back, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I know we're going to see some great action tonight. Looks like they've flipped everything off, so we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this.
You know the value of planning and hard work. For every seed you plant now, you will be rewarded later. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by AC1 Communications. Take the tip and switch your cable from cable to DirecTV.
Well,
Give
Chuck,
them
we're
a call.
going to see a couple of different styles tonight. Portsmouth likes to run the ball up and down the floor, dribble, drive, and kick, whereas Webster's going to feel more comfortable playing a little bit of half-court set and trying to feed Shiloh Blevins. So it's going to be interesting to see the differences in their likes here. South Webster running that half-court set, as was spoke of.
Bad pass gives the Trojans a break.
And a three.
And puts them on the board. 3 points for the Trojans.
Well, and Matthew Ferlini, 6'1" sophomore guard. He is one of their better players as a sophomore. He had 7 threes this past Friday night and then 6 on Saturday. So he likes to shoot it from the arc.
Webster answers with 3. Number 12.
That's Braden Bockway. Inside feed and the miss. Daniel Jordan puts it back up and in. The Trojans actually don't have a post man. They have centers, or they have forwards and guards.
Well,
the Trojans, that full-court press is really affecting them, Chuck.
It is.
So Bockway a little long on that 3 opportunity. Block on the skip pass.
I tell you what, this is an aggressive game here starting
It will be. That's how the Portsmouth Trojans play. Quick cut and the
nice
hands.
roll pass.
Foot's on the line. That'll be a 2. And that again.
That's the second three-pointer he's put in.
Yeah, his foot was actually on the line that time, so he got a 2 there. But Bockway, yeah, that's 5 points. He has all of the Jeeps' points at this point. 7-5 is their score.
From the side, in and out.
Now Portsmouth playing a half-court offense. That's not something they really like to do much of. They really want to pick up the tempo and run.
Well, they're going for a lead early in the game and pressing the Jeeps hard.
Yep. Yeah, that full court pressure, that's going to spell hard on the South Webster Jeeps, as I don't think they're as deep as Portsmouth is.
Really? Looks like we've got a Jeep going to the line.
That was Daniel Jordan on the inside shot there at 6'2". He basically is their big man.
Is he?
When they do post somebody up, that's who they send out there.
First one good.
So this is Shiloh Blevins, 6'5", returning from the injury that he had earlier in the year, short on the free throw. But he gets a fortunate kickback and one. And this is the kind of production, Chuck, the Jeeps have been missing this season.
Yeah.
That's a big shot in
They
the
get
arm
two,
for
going right back
South
to the
Webster.
line. Could turn this back into a one-point ball game.
Right. And talking to Gene Collins before the game, asked him what the keys were, and he said, account for Shiloh Blevins. Know
Well,
where he is on the floor, D him up, don't let him get a free shot.
Well, Gene is a seasoned coach here with multiple trips to the state arena
Right.
with the Trojans. Excellent guy and an excellent coach.
Yeah, he was very easy to speak to, laid back, soft-spoken individual.
Yep.
You wouldn't think they had a ball game to play in about a half an hour. A lot of coaches are out there like they're expecting a baby,
Yep.
pacing back and forth. And another basket there by Daniel Jordan. So thus far, it's been a two-man show for the Trojans between Ferlini and Jordan.
Yep. 11-9 with the Trojans up by 2. Jeeps will take the ball out.
Now, those two are the better players that Portsmouth offers. But he also said that they have 4 in double figures just about every night.
Really?
South Webster shooting from that three-point line quite a lot.
They are.
And a nice drive down the left side of the lane, drawing the foul. And that's Portsmouth's number 23, Isaac Kelly, 6'3" senior and a forward. The great thing about having the talent that Portsmouth has is you really don't have to draw up every set as you come down the floor. You let them create. You spread the floor, give them the alleys and the lanes that they need to create on their own, like that right there. That wasn't drawn up.
Right.
He just saw he had a crease and he took it to the hole.
There we go.
If he had gotten picked up, then he would have kicked it out to the guy who came off of someone. And that's just basketball. So keep it simple.
That's it.
Portsmouth, full court press. And here comes the Lumberjack with the kick out. We speak of the Lumberjack lovingly. That's Jacob Ruth.
We saw him early in the season, and he plays well.
Yes. Well, he plays in there with the trees.
He does.
Thus the moniker Lumberjack. He had no problem going in there and playing inside. No basket. Called it before the shot.
Huh. Is it a traveling call?
22, Devin Carell, not given the credit for the shots. They're going to take it out of bounds there at the spot. Ruth with the ball at the point. Running that offense, and they're going to scissor cut their two big man in and out of the lane.
High shot, no good.
Missed shot.
Trojans running it down court.
Yeah, you shouldn't leave your feet unless you know where you're going with it. And that's what Coach Collins is thinking right now. If he could speak telepathically to him, the boy would know.
That's true.
You don't leave your feet unless you know where you're going with it. Nice cut. Dakota Ruth gets the foul, and he doesn't get the spin to go down. He will go to the line, shooting 2.
2:32 left to go in the first period. 13-9, anybody's ball game. Early on, so much action.
Well, that's kind of what we talked about. It's two different theories of basketball here: run and gun and sets. And we kind of thought they might cancel each other out and it'd be a close ball game, especially with Shiloh Blevins returning to the South Webster lineup. That's Joe Edwards with the big rebound, number 24. 6'3". Takes up some space inside there.
Jeeps taking their time looking for the right shot.
Well, and this is what they need to do. That full court press really, it sped them up. It took them out of their tempo. And it forced them to really, have some unforced errors there. They were turning the ball over. Portsmouth now in a zone, too. They're in a 2-3 zone.
Jump shot good.
It was a nice job by their Devin Carell stepping up, noticing the advantage and taking advantage with the 2.
Man.
Johnson drying his fingers off as he comes down the floor.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Was that Parker Johnson?
Because that shot was hot. That's Reese Johnson, the 6-foot senior.
Very good.
Gabe Gamble, the 6'4 senior, fouled there. Samuel Holstein at the line. Made his first. Nice rotation on that shot. Finishes the 2-shot foul. And I believe Portsmouth is already 10 deep on their bench now.
Really?
I think they've already played 10 players.
Man.
In the first quarter. If not, they're pretty close to it. Trojans going to back it out a little bit. Still hunting and pecking. This isn't what they like to do. They like to run and gun. Taking them out of their element here.
Well, South Webster is all over them.
Johnson takes it hard in the middle, gets his own rebound, and blocked by Backway. And the Jeeps are going to bring it back down the floor. Backway having a nice game tonight.
15 seconds remaining in the first period. Looks like the Jeeps are going to hold off and take the last shot.
A 3-point goal here would tie it up. Ruth in the corner, down to 3 seconds. Quick shot. It's going to be good. But that's going to be how we finish up, 16-13.
Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with the second period right after this.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
You see a Schmidt?
And we're back here at the Portsmouth Trojan Gymnasium, where the Trojans lead the Jeeps 16-12. Great game in the first period so far.
I thought it was 13.
Says 16.
Did they fix it?
Says 16-12.
I could have swore I looked up there and thought a 3 would actually tie this game.
Well, it seems like when he shot that last foul shot, that should have made it 13.
Right?
Because he missed the first.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. That's what they have up there. It must be right, or South Webster would be on their feet right now.
Well, 16-12.
16-12.
Apparently there was some discretion about that.
We had a clerical error.
Yep. Trent Williams setting us straight down there.
Well, I kind of figured it was Trent's fault.
Well, it might have been. You never know. Whoa! 3-point goal from the corner. DJ Ely slamming the 3, bringing it up to 19.
What he lacks in height, he makes up for with intestinal fortitude.
He's got it.
5'8". You know, they probably need to speak to Shiloh Blevins a little bit about slapping the backboard. That's the second time he's done it.
Yeah.
Both instances, he didn't have a chance to block it. It
Right.
was really a sign of frustration.
Yeah.
And if he does that very frequently, they'll start teeing him up for it.
Really?
He should get a warning first, but I haven't seen that warning
No.
as of yet. Blevins at the wing. Portsmouth back in that 2-3 zone. No movement inside the zone, though. We have an open post offense here. There you go. Want to do something with it. Screen the elbow, and that allows
2 points,
Blevins
good.
the pass to get inside.
Yep. Tell you, the Trojans are getting some long passes off.
Yeah, a lot of skip passes. South Webster worried about the inside game a little bit, probably. They're packing it in tight, and that allows those passing lanes to be open. Trojans with the pressure. Dakota Ruth doing a good job of just checking the ball there. Let's not get in a hurry now that we got it past the timeline.
Yep.
Let's set up an offense and score. Jeeps down 5. Hard off the backboard. And Devin Corral trying to get
Nice
the
shot.
rebound. He does. And then we get a missed shot there by Bachway. And a foul.
I think that was definitely a necessary call.
So Samuel Holstein, 5'11" guard, picks up the foul there. South Webster picking up in man-to-man defense.
.526 on the board.
Center referee calling the travel there, saying he pulled that pivot foot. That particular referee, he officiated my grandson's basketball game this weekend.
Did he do a good job?
Out there on the west side at the complex.
Yeah.
He did. I got a humorous story to. And we got a little bit of a break here. But I got my grandkids, and Jet, I mean, he's one. He got one of those little race cars And when you're one, what do you do with everything? You chuck it.
Yep.
You know, you're always throwing stuff.
Sure.
Well, he throws the race car out on the floor, and it takes off.
Really?
In a straight line. What car goes in a straight line? That's a toy car, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's going right out on the floor.
Oh, that's funny.
And one of the officials about stepped on it, broke his neck.
Oh, man.
As he was tripping over my other grandson, Case, who was out there trying to pick it up. So my family calls the melee out there on the west side. Pee Wee basketball at its finest.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, he was a part of that crew. They took it well.
That's awesome.
And what's the call? We got a personal foul, and he's yet to tell us. Okay. Well, I got a call on number 1 for Portsmouth for a slap, which must have happened prior to the block or charge situation.
Yeah.
So that cancels out what happened afterwards.
Yeah, it sure does.
Jeeps will take the ball out of bounds.
Take this time to recognize a few sponsors in tonight's
Absolutely.
game. We want to recognize King's Daughters Medical Center and King's Daughters Medical Center, Ohio. Again, big supporters of Zone Sports and area youth. Also want to recognize the 140C store, Hope Source Treatment Center, Kinker's Auto Parts, and the Ralph Scott Funeral Home, all joining us tonight as the Jeeps take on the Trojans. And super sponsors for their own areas. Ralph Scott in particular. Mm-hmm. Every time I talk to him, he always tells me he bleeds red and blue.
Yes?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, great hustle there by Reese Johnson coming back. Thought there was going to be a turnover. He headed on down the floor and then doubled back and caused the turnover. That's just hustle.
Yep. A few more sponsors tonight. Want to recognize Gaddy's Pizza, Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith Drugs down on 2nd Street, WIOI, Bob and Floyd Tire Sales, Direct Connect Media, the Stephen Hunter Hope Fund, Sierra's Havens, the Sherman Cricker Insurance Agency, Stoltz Pharmacy, they're in Wheelersburg, and Wagner Rental. With all the Wagner boys, they'll help you with any project you need.
That's right. Danny Lattimore enters the game, takes the inbounds, and immediately gets fouled by Devin Carell.
We got a timeout?
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's take a timeout as they do on the floor, and we'll be right back after this.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to Zone High School Basketball as we bring you the best in area high school basketball. Tonight we're covering the Portsmouth Trojans versus the South Webster Jeeps here in Portsmouth. Score on the board is 19-14 with the Trojans leading and 3:58 until the half.
Backside rebound, strong rebound there. Number 12, Braden Bachway. He's really made a name for himself in this game today.
Some of these Jeeps are real leapers, you know?
Yeah, and I don't remember Bachway playing that big of a role. The game that we covered earlier in the year.
I don't either. Woo.
So I'd mentioned Johnson was back early. He was a flyer out of that last break. He just did it again there. It's something that the Jeeps have to look at.
He just about squeezed that pass off.
It's Bachway day.
It is.
He drops another one for the Jeeps, and now the Jeeps will get the ball back. 21-17. Jeeps hoping to close the door.
Tell you.
A little closer.
A few more sponsors in tonight's game. Want to recognize B&B Loan, the Barrett Murphy Insurance Agency, Desco Federal Credit Union, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Libraries, the Powell Insurance Agency, they're in New Boston, Scioto County Career and Technical Center, Shawnee State University, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Sunspot Tanning, the UPS Store with Aaron Schmidt, and the Wheelersburg Cinema. Big thanks to all of our sponsors that bring these games to you each week.
Jeeps did a really nice job of breaking that press the last time and then finding the open man. And another open shot. We have a tie ball game, Chuck.
I'm telling you, it is moving along.
And a steal. The Jeeps can take the lead now.
Long drive. Will he get it?
Left hand.
No good, but recovered.
We got a foul on Lattimore as he was pushing him out of bounds.
Oh, wow. So the Jeeps will get a final attempt to put it in.
And that's going to produce some foul shots here, as Portsmouth now has 17 fouls, thus giving the Jeeps the 1-on-1.
Is that Witter at the line?
Number 20.
Jacob Witter.
Jacob Witter.
Son of Brian Witter.
Really?
Yep.
He thumbed that one just a wee bit. Didn't get the backspin he wanted on that rotation. Lipped it out.
He got 1 out of 2 for them in the line.
Thus giving the Jeeps the lead here at Portsmouth. So Jacob Witter just getting that foul.
Yep.
We'll trade back and forth a little bit. Trojans not in the bonus yet.
So Witter comes out, and 13 goes in. Is that Levi Murphy?
Levi Murphy. Say it was 13?
Yes.
Yes. Levi Murphy, 6'1" forward.
You know, this is the first time the Jeeps have had a lead. It's a 1-point lead, but it's still a lead.
It's still a lead, and they're making it tough on Portsmouth to get the ball in bounds here.
They are, and you know what? I mean, we're right up against halftime, 1:45 on the clock. If the Jeeps could maintain a lead going into the half.
Sure. Well, the other thing that I've noticed, too, is Shiloh Blevins isn't in the game either.
Yeah.
And it's not because he has foul trouble. I believe this is his first game back.
Really?
From the injury.
So the Trojans slam one.
Matthew Ferlini closes the door a little bit there with the 3 ball. Trojans regaining that lead by 2. And if you're Portsmouth, you're looking for Backway, especially right there he is on the skip pass from the corner.
And it's
and one.
Are they going to give it to him?
Yes, sir.
Did he get the 3?
I believe he did. Yep. Jeeps ahead by 1 now.
Yep.
Backway at the line. Braden Backway having a heck of a game this evening. Samuel Holstein working hard to try to get that rebound.
Under a minute till the half. Both teams scrambling for position.
Lattimore left hand, the drive. Short, but the putback. Number 3, Daniel
good.
Jordan, is good.
Jeep's going to see if they can squeeze this shot off before the half and take the lead.
Down to 25 seconds, no call. Baseline dribble. And we got a foul. So that's going to put Holstein on the line. He just went 1 for 2. So at this point in time, you already have a feel for who you can foul and who you shouldn't.
Yep. First one down.
Reels in the first free throw. Bachway is going to come out of the game. So ostensibly their two best players are on the bench right now.
Yeah.
With 20 seconds remaining, they want to make sure neither one of those guys gets a senseless foul here. Trojans working 8 seconds out of the 20, just getting the ball down the floor. Johnson quickly around.
Well, they want to take that last shot. They're wasting a lot of time.
And they don't get it off.
No good. So here we are at the half, and the Jeeps lead 27-26.
Unbelievable. At Portsmouth, Shiloh Blevins playing spotty, and Bachway stepping in and really being a team leader here, taking the Jeeps in at halftime.
Big. I really didn't see this. I mean, I knew it was going to be a close game.
Right.
But coming into the half with the Jeeps leading, and, we talked about Shiloh Blevins. You're talking about how Bachway's stepping up.
Right.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, and perhaps Bachway wasn't on Portsmouth's radar either.
Well, Andy Siglinus says we need to go to break. So
Let's
we'll
go to
take a break, and then we'll come back after this.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas!
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
Located in the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-made cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-made. It becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Manufacturing is not what it used to be. It's more than putting parts together. It's coming up with ideas, testing principles, and perfecting engineering. Scioto County Career Technical Center, through secondary and post-secondary education, is offering student training in the use of CNC, PLC, and CAD. Such cutting-edge training advances the skill level of the local workforce, building for the future of advanced manufacturing. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Sciototech.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
When you're pain-free, you can live free. At SOMC, our physical medicine and rehabilitation associates can help you live free from chronic pain and free from worry, too. That's because we can provide a wide variety of pain management treatments, including epidurals, nerve blocks, and spinal stimulation, so you don't have to worry about living on pain medication. Innovative pain solutions from SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at the Portsmouth Trojan Gymnasium, where the Trojans are trailing by 1 point to the South Webster Jeeps by a score of 27 to 26. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Tyson Trinidad, and Anissa Blankenship, the whole Zone Sports team. And we're bringing you all the high school basketball action that you can handle. Everybody's lined back up, out. We're getting ready to have the next 2 quarters of play and determine who will be victorious.
So as we get into that, it's a non-conference game. It's the last game of the season, I would assume, unless they've got another one this weekend. They may have. Might be a makeup game. But we're starting to look at tournament play, aren't we?
We are.
So we need to talk a little bit tonight about who plays who from here.
Well, I think we determined, who did we say Portsmouth played? First round.
Portsmouth, they're a number 3 seed, and they're going to go up against Huntington Ross. And then they will play the winner of Lynchburg Clay and Adena in the second round if they do indeed get past Huntington. Huntington, okay program.
Yep.
I think Portsmouth will move on without too much trouble there.
Well, we'll quickly mention the number 1 and number 2 seeds. Both got a bye.
Right.
Piketon being the number 1 seed, and Wheelersburg being the number 2 seed in that division.
And we've seen Wheelersburg play a couple of times. We know what they're all about. That's a good basketball program.
We do. You know, there's a possibility. I mean, if the Trojans take out the first round and then move on to the winner of the Lynchburg game, we could see the Trojans and the Pirates match up for the regional semifinal.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I tell you, it's happened several times, and it's always a great game.
Yeah, and it's a big rivalry anyway. So to see these two teams get to play each other on the big floor up at the Convocation Center, that'd be really exciting.
It always is, you know, and honestly, going up there just to watch a game is something, you know.
I like the Convo as well as any collegiate facility I've been to. You know, I love to go up to the shop and watch the Buckeyes play, but there's nothing like the Convo.
No, there's not.
It just means so much to the kids
that
you feel that.
Well, South Webster jumps out with an early few points, increasing the lead 30 to 26. But now we're going to have the Trojans at the line shooting.
Yeah, DJ Ely driving down the lane hard, gets fouled in the attempt, so he's going to have an opportunity here to shoot 2. Now for South Webster, they're just 7-13. They've had a tough season without Shiloh Blevins.
Yeah.
They will take on Federal Hocking in the first round of tournament, and that's doable.
It is.
Absolutely. That's a doable win for South
Especially the way we're
Webster.
seeing them play tonight.
They can play. They can flat play. And kids like Bachway stepping up, Dakota Ruth, They've got some good players on here. Holstein. Add all that to Shiloh Blevins, and they can play solid basketball. Trojans, full court pressure. Quick to jump and trap. Jeep's doing a nice job of rotating the ball around.
Jump shot in and out.
Big rip rebound down for Daniel Jordan. Filling it up from the corner. Matthew Ferlini, 6'1" sophomore. That's what he does, ladies and gentlemen.
He's having a good game.
Shiloh
Honestly,
Blevins.
it's turning into a shootout.
Yeah, it's going to be up and down. You're going to have a spurt here where they score quite a lot. Right now, they've got a lot of energy, and Matthew Ferlini again from the outside, followed up by ball pressure, making it tough for the Jeeps to get it over the half-court line. Dakota Ruth curling out. Now they can settle a little bit. For South Webster in that first half, they were led by Braden Bachway with 11 points. Blevins had 4. Witter and Holstein 3 each.
We got the Lumberjack going to the line.
The Lumberjack is there. You know, I'm sure he's honed his skills throughout the season.
Yep.
Yeah. Sharpened his tools.
Yep.
I've not seen him go inside much.
I haven't either.
In this game.
He's
going
keeping
to have to pick
his
it up
distance.
or he's going to lose my nickname. I bet he doesn't know he has.
He probably has no clue.
Good free throw, 1 rotation. Ruth finishes. For the Trojans, now with the ball, Daniel Jordan led with 10 points. And the effort there as Ruth is on the floor with a slight injury. Looks like he's going to be okay. Fraulini had 6 at the half.
Went in for the drive, but no good.
And Reese Johnson had 5. Lattimore pushing the ball down the floor, feeding Johnson from the corner.
Woo!
And I like how he held the follow through. He felt that shot was going through.
He did. Well, looks like we've got a break on the floor. So while they're taking a break, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. As the Jeeps put 2 in.
Yeah, the Trojans really coming on with that press. This time they went with a trapping press. Bad thing about that is once it's broke, oftentimes you get a free layup. Big 44, pushing the ball inside.
Man.
That's Gabe Gamble.
I'm telling you what, that's aggressive down there.
Yeah. He ran into a little bit of interference there defensively and fouled back.
Yeah.
Which oftentimes happens. Jeeps breaking it this time. No freebie layup this time, though. From the corner, Bachway fills it up.
Up and down for another three.
Shiloh Blevins not on the floor. Going to get a foul there. Foul's going to be on 21, Jacob Witter. As Isaac Kelly, the 6'3 senior forward, goes to the line. My son would be all about the sneakers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You a big sneaker fan?
Oh, yeah. The Jeeps, they all have a team shoe. Nobody's wearing anything different. The Trojans allowing their players to have a little bit of individuality.
Yeah.
My son could probably tell you what each brand name of those sneakers are.
You know, the fella at the line, he's got some colorful shoes.
Those are shiny.
And you know, those are low cuts.
I can see the Nike.
There's actually a lot of low cut shoes down there.
Well, they must be good on defense then.
They must be.
You've heard the terminology, breaking somebody's ankles.
Yep.
Yep. That low cut, it's easy to break an ankle in those. They must play defense well. Number one there, Samuel Holstein trying to drive the lane. Ball goes out of bounds off his own leg. Turnover to the Trojans.
That's when they needed the lumberjack.
That's when you needed him in, yeah.
Tie ball game, 39 all. 3:37 left in the third period.
Got a 1-4 low. And clearing out, Lattimore, if he hadn't lost control of the dribble there, had a left-hand layup. Gamble still working inside. And I don't know if there's a count on him, but I'm up to 10. Gamble gets the feed and scores. Jeeps might want to inform the Zebras that they're not allowed to be in there longer than 3 seconds.
Yep.
That's almost a forgotten rule these days. You don't get it called much.
It is.
Witter, strong inside with the right hand. And the touch. Quick shot. And three. That's Hagan.
How many has he made of those from this corner?
Or Fralini, I mean. I went to South Webster's roster. Yeah, Fralini's the guy. Like I say, he had 7 threes
corner right here
Friday and then 6 again Saturday. He's had 3 or 4 in this game already.
Yeah.
Nice pass up ahead. And the finish. And that's going to force South Webster into a timeout there as 23 Kelly finishes for the Trojans.
Well, while they take a break on the floor, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Score on the board is 46-41 with the Trojans leading. South Webster took a 60-second timeout to kind of break up the action. And they're both getting ready to re-enter the court and see if we can finish out this third period.
So 2:19 left in the third. Should be interesting to see how this shakes out.
Yeah. You got a little, what is this, Blues Brothers tune?
I guess so, yeah. Jake and...
Heidi.
Who's the other one? Jake?
Jake and Elwood.
Elwood.
Oh. Back to Fralini.
And it's good.
And he does it again.
Fralini has nice touch there. Oh, goodness. Got a foul there, not called. Isaac Kelly taking a swat on the head, and the Jeeps really need a score here. This pace not to the Jeeps' liking.
No.
Tell you, that's what the press can do to you, though. It just speeds you up, forces you to make some bad decisions from time to time.
Well, and you feel like you have to stay at that pace.
You do.
Even when you've got the ball.
Once you've broken it, but once you get a turnover like that, they score, and then they pick you right back up again. It becomes frantic.
Yeah.
And it's hard for a high school kid to cope with that. Trojans going to switch corners.
About 1:20 left to go in the third period.
You know, it's just a simple concept. Johnson comes to the corner. Lattimore with the left-hand dribble is going to drive to the hole. If Johnson's man comes off to help, he kicks out to Johnson. Johnson shoots the three. If he doesn't, Lattimore tries the layup.
Yep.
And gets fouled in the process.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a two-man game.
I'm not seeing Frolini miss too many.
No, he's been nails from the outside. That was interesting. Johnson and South Webster is 21 there. Jacob Witter kind of having some laughs there on the free throw lane.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They were chuckling back and forth to one another. No reason to play angry.
That's it.
Nice spin move.
Nice spin.
And the putback.
They can't get it in, but
to go down.
It looked nice at first.
All right. So the official underneath didn't know. He was too close to it. And that's common. You can be too close to it and not know. They went to the center judge.
Well, Eugene wants him to talk.
Yeah, center judge said Portsmouth. Back line said South Webster. They're going to talk about it.
Gene not happy about something.
Yeah, Gene's not that back casual fella right now, is he?
No.
He's a little fired up. Jeeps maintain that possession.
Under a minute left to go in the third period. Jeeps need to do something to start cutting this lead down.
Yeah, down by 8. And they need a three.
Here
Bachway
we
is
go.
the man to do it.
And Bachway slams it.
Right now, Gene Collins say that three's on you.
That's
we
it.
should have the ball right now. Instead, they closed it to 5 points. His face is probably as red as his shirt.
Did you see that steal? He's going all the way. 2 points for the Jeeps.
Devin Carell with the strip steal. And then trying to force the issue even more fouls on this end. These kids are playing their hearts out.
Man. Well, we're down to a three-pointer. 14 seconds on the board.
They're going to take him out to let him cool down a little bit. That's his third foul. So he'll get 2 remaining with the fourth period. No cheap ones here in the last 20. Down to 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And Portsmouth will close out the third with a Kelly layup.
The Trojans squeeze the last 2 points in the period. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities.
I wonder who the older coach is.
We are local history and genealogy.
Guy over here.
We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are Still Books and Reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Gene's drawn them up some offense or some defense down there.
Yeah.
I always get a kick out of that, you know?
Yeah, little dot-to-dot drawings.
Uh-huh.
You know, once you connect the dots here, gentlemen, you know what picture that is? It's victory.
That's it.
You know, looking down there at the Trojan bench, they can't help but be a good basketball team on the talent they have, but on the coaching they have as well.
Yep.
You pointed out earlier, that's Jim Arnzen down there on the bench as well.
It is.
Previously the men's basketball coach at Shawnee State University. So they've got some basketball knowledge down there.
They do.
Serving as an assistant coach. Big rip rebound there, Bachway.
Jeeps have got less than 8 minutes to get this thing sewed up.
Daniel Jordan was on Bachway to begin with. Now a switch on a screen puts number 23, Isaac Kelly, on him. A steal and a miss by DJ Ely. Short jumper.
Long pass,
And we got
layup,
a little,
good.
back and forth action here. DJ Ely there on the breakaway. Quick pass. And the foul. Nothing malicious there. Portsmouth Trojans wanting something. So Jacob Witter actually there with, it was aggressive. It was a punch at the basketball.
Yeah.
Just trying to punch it out. Nothing malicious. We move on. Trojans in a flex offense. Getting the flex cut. And a good block there by the Jeeps as Fellini tries to take it inside. Well, actually, that was Marcus Hagan with the orange tennies.
That's it.
Trying to take him inside.
Well, the Trojans have a 7-point lead at the moment.
Nice back cut. DJ.
Nice play.
Now, Trojans got to learn to get back quickly and find the open man. They celebrated a wee bit too much there.
They did.
7-point deficit here by the Trojans. And we're going to get a foul there, I would assume, on number 13 for those Jeeps. That's going to be Levi Murphy.
Both teams are pretty pumped at this point.
Now in the bonus. 1-1.
First one good.
Bumps that lead to 8. Portsmouth, you can start to see the lightness in their step, and the smile is starting to kind of appear on their faces. Might be a little early for that. The Jeeps, I'm sure, still determined.
Well, we haven't seen them let up. I mean,
and the thing is about this game, it is non-conference. They've already drawn for the tournament. It has no bearing on anything, but it has a whole lot to do with pride.
Oh, yeah. Definitely a pride match.
Nice drive down the lane. The dipsy do, not necessary. given that situation. Shoot the layup, son. Really no foul there. Both going for a loose ball. But Holstein will pick up his 4th foul.
Well,
nonetheless.
Jeeps are starting to get in some little foul trouble here. Holstein with 4, Witter with 4. Some of the support mechanisms starting to fade off.
And I would assume that Ferlini shoots a pretty good free throw.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I think he'd be a good one to have on the line at the end of the game. Second one looked just like the first one. And now we got a double-digit lead for the home Trojans. South Webster starting to shoot too quickly. Blevins in the game.
They're feeling the pressure.
Daniel Jordan doing a nice job of drop stepping inside there on Shiloh Blevins, getting that inside position and forcing the foul. Blevins going to take a seat there. Well, I guess they didn't call the foul. It's just deflected out of bounds by Blevins. The feed inside to Jordan. Off the back iron. Soft. And it goes down.
This final period, the Trojans are really stepping it out.
Yeah, they just outlasted them, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Well, another thing they did, too, is we haven't heard a whole lot from Bachway this half.
Right. We haven't.
So they've D'd up on him, make sure that he doesn't do too much more damage. Kick out.
Ely putting
DJ
it out.
no good. That's going to be off South Webster's foot.
And then off the ref's foot.
And that's a good call. You know, it's interesting, just the tempo that Portsmouth likes to play with. They've got a nice lead here, 13-point lead with the ball, and people are still yelling at them, shoot, what are you doing? Shoot the ball. You know, a lot of teams would want to go ahead and slow this down and put the game in their pocket.
Well, yeah.
That's not what the fans paid to see.
That's it. Well, they are definitely keeping a high-intensity game from start to finish.
It's what they do. Dakota Ruth bring the ball down there against man pressure. Bachway with the ball, struggling for opportunities this half.
Back to Fraulini. Lumberjack going downtown.
I like it. Drew the foul, the contact. Tried to get that left hand out there and flip it up and in.
Well, they got 3:31 left in the game.
Ferlini with 20 points on this game.
First one down.
Just kind of watching Ferlini to see how they get him open. Just like that, he has the ball. And we're going to get a timeout by the Trojans.
Well, they'll take a timeout, and we will too. So we'll be back right after this.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to Zone High School basketball as the Portsmouth Trojans take on the South Webster Jeeps. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller bringing you all the action as the Trojans have increased their lead to 61 to 49 over the Jeeps.
Yeah, and I will say that there's no coming back from this because a little over 3 minutes, anything could happen if South Webster was that kind of team that it can get up and down the floor and score quickly, but they really haven't shown themselves to be that type of ball team.
Well, I think they're a little frazzled right now,
yeah.
You know, and I think we've seen them make a lot of mistakes based on that.
Right. Portsmouth just has too much quickness, and when they apply that ball pressure, they make it tough.
Yeah, they definitely do.
See if they clear the way for Ferlini again. He has the ball there at the wing. He is their go-to guy. Tell you what, they like this DJ Ely as well.
Ely's put a lot of baskets
left
in.
hand, and the roll basket will count.
So Reese gets the basket and goes to the line.
You know what? I don't know why I've been calling him. I've been calling him Dakota this whole game.
Oh, really?
It's Jacob Ruth.
Oh, really?
Jacob
okay.
Ruth. Sorry about that, Jacob. Coming down to 2.5 minutes to play. And now it's just a matter of time where the Trojans close this out. Ferlini with the rebound.
Ely bringing the ball down the court.
Gene Collins still coaching as though he was down 5. Motion offense now, keeping everybody moving. Pass and cut through. Pass and cut through. And they just keep the ball moving. It's not really a stall. It truly is an open post offense. And now that's going to force a foul there on Bachway. As Daniel Jordan will go to the line. You know, and as mundane as that is, just watching what's called 6-cut with the open post offense, it was fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did a good job.
They executed it well. Quick, sharp cuts to the basket, popping out, rolling out, getting that pass, and continuing the offense. They really made the defense work hard there.
They did. 1:36 left to go in this ball game. Jordan at the line, getting ready to sew up the second shot. Will he make it? Yep. Nice 2 points by Jordan.
So Jacob Ruth dribbled ball down the floor. Nice baseline move and one. Marcus Hagan will get to go to the line and see if he can complete the trifecta.
Mm-hmm. So the Jeeps break the 50-point barrier.
And he does.
And now trailed by just 14 points.
A whole lot would have to happen. And this isn't what they had in mind. I thought he was going to score right away. Yeah, quick turnover. Backway downtown. And another opportunity. Similar result. Hard off the backboard.
They're just not hitting the way they were.
And, you know, you're at the point now where you want to go ahead and nip your bench and get some kids in and call it a day between the two teams. I don't know if they're going to do that, but it's that time if you were going to. Good pressure defense there. Devin Carell. 23, Isaac Kelly. Perhaps finishing up the scoring for the Trojans. Wait and see. And we're going to get a foul there on Ruth. Jacob Ruth going up for that rebound. Slapped the kid in the face.
Did he?
And I don't think they were doing a high five and he missed.
I didn't see it.
Yep. It was legit though. He was going for the ball.
Final 20 seconds.
It's the 10th team foul on South Webster. He'll get to shoot 2.
Looks like we're going to get some substitutions now. Gene's going to send some people in.
I believe so. A little break in the action.
We got the final 30-second timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology.
And we're back. Came back from break a little early.
Down under 10 seconds.
Webster puts one in. And that is the game. Final score, 70-55. Great game between two great rivals. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the wrap-up.
We recently got an EEG machine, and that's what we're using for one of my research projects. Shawnee State and my professors, faculty here have really helped me to be competitive, not just to meet the minimum requirements. Kind of cool to tell people that, hey, I know how to run an EEG.
I visit every client that I have one time a month. I'm not meant to be behind a desk. At Shawnee, they instilled in me a need to have empathy towards other people. When you get into that career, it's because you want to help people. So that's what I'm doing.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here.
You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Toasters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
Do it for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie.
It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The basilica like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake? I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Here we go.
And we're back where the Portsmouth Trojans just defeated the South Webster Jeeps by a score of 70-55. Man, this was a heck of a game.
It really was. South Webster gave Portsmouth all they wanted for a half, and then Portsmouth real quick came out second half, flexed its muscle, really turned on the full court pressure, forced South Webster to make a lot of mistakes, play too quickly, and that's how Portsmouth likes to play.
Right.
So that really played into their hand, and they finished out strong.
Well, you know, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yep.
They went toe-to-toe for 3 periods.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you think maybe just the Portsmouth team's endurance was better?
Well, and it could be. And another big part of this, too, is we know what South Webster has. They're rebuilding from a great team last year that went to the Convo and played several games.
Yep.
Lost most of that team. Really all they had returning from that team was Shiloh Blevins. And for the majority of this year, he didn't play.
Right.
So that attributes the 7-13 record, now 7-14 with tonight's loss. So what you had was a lot of guys, they got a full season under their belt, but they weren't ready for the type of team they saw tonight.
Right. Well, I tell you what, the Portsmouth Trojans were an aggressive, fast-paced, constantly moving team.
Yep.
I mean, they did full court press the whole game.
Right.
You know.
And a lot of their points came off of that, and when they weren't getting points off the defense, they were playing some really good offense, basically just some two-man games, like we were talking about the drive and the pass back out to the corner. It worked over and over and over.
Right.
South Webster couldn't come up with a way to stop that. Gene Collins said before the game, you know, we normally average 4 kids in double figures. Well, they almost got 5 tonight.
Man, well, you know, Backway and Fralini, I'd love to put those two in a three-point shootout.
Right, yeah, because it was fun to watch them both shoot from the outside.
It was.
I might give the edge to Fralini, though.
Yeah, definitely
He had
would.
a super night.
He did.
Fralini, he ended up with 20 points on the evening.
And by the way, Fralini is our Toro Loco player of the game.
14 points that second half really sparked that comeback for Portsmouth.
It did. Well, and you know, look at it. They won by 15.
Right.
You know, so.
And you spoke of Backway. He had 17, you know, respectively for South Webster.
Huge.
And as hard as Portsmouth played defensively, that's saying a lot to come up with 17 points against this team.
It is. Well, I think this wraps up our regular season play.
Right.
You know, when we talk to you next time, we'll be in playoff action. We're currently
at a gym near you, perhaps.
Perhaps, you know.
Right.
We're kind of dicing around to see where the playoffs are going to take us. Hopefully, we'll see some teams at the Convo and on the way to the Convo.
Well, and like we said earlier, Portsmouth they'll face Huntington Ross in that first round, and South Webster will take on Federal Hocking.
They will. I want to thank you all for joining us and for being with us this far into the year and continuing to watch. I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.
We'll see you next time.